Hey YouTube, Texas Blades here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Buck Omni Hunter 12 PT fixed blade. This particular one's in Realtree camo. You can get it in black, woodlands camo, white camo, or orange oak blaze, I believe it's called. And I'm not sure, there might be some other colors out there I'm missing. I just know that, you know, they make those. They also make this in a folder as well. This is the fixed blade. Has a drop point blade, satin finish, plain edge, 4-inch blade, 9 3/4 inches overall. It's 420 high carbon stainless. It's got a rubberized handle. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It's definitely not like Zytel or anything like that. It's a soft rubber, gives it kind of a nice grip, and it comes with a heavy-duty nylon sheath as well. We'll get into that in just a minute. The knife, it's 1/8 of an inch thick, and it's 1 1/4 inch wide. It's made in the USA. It is Buck USA, so it's not, you know, coming in from overseas. It does have a little finger choil here in the blade and some jimping on the back, so you can really choke up on it and do your feather sticks or whatever you have to do. Doing some fine work on skinning, maybe processing some small game, something like that. And then it has the one back here and a little bit of jimping on the handle here, you know, for your bigger game or your larger cuts, whatever. It's got some grooves cut in it here, some grooves cut in it here, and a lanyard hole. These grooves do give it a nice grip. If you have a small hand, all 4 fingers should fit on this handle. I have a huge hand, and my pinky just kind of sits on the bottom here, but it's really comfortable. I usually don't like knives that don't fit my hand. But this one, they you know, curved it out at the bottom here, and it gives you a nice grip on this knife. Plus the fact that it's a soft rubber, you know, you're not going to wear your hand out doing some processing of some wood or something like that with it. I wouldn't go batoning with this knife because there's a lot of real estate between here and here. So, you know, this knife's not made for that. It's made for hunting. It's a hunting knife. That's what it's going to be used for. I bought it for my bag. I wanted a good fixed blade, and here in Texas you can't carry anything over 4 inches. So this is just the legal limit here, is exactly 4 inches. So it was perfect. The nylon sheath, I like the bottom. They have it cut in. They have grooves cut in it so you can grip the sheath while you're pulling out the knife. Gives you some good grip. It's a formed sheath. However, it does have a little bit of play in it. You can see. It's not much. The only bad thing I'm really going to say about it is that they should have formed it a little bit closer to the handle here, because this does kind of get stuck on your shirt, stuff like that. So your shirt, your jacket, whatever can get stuck in here. It just kind of makes it, you know, I just wish they'd have formed it a little bit more up top. The belt loop's nice and wide, however they did use single stitching on it. It's actually single stitching through the whole sheath, so I wish they would have used double stitching. It's Buck, you know. Buck used to be top of the line. Whenever I was a kid, you know, if you had a Buck knife, you had a top of the line knife, and anymore Buck's just it's a little bit cheaper knife, but it's still a decent product. I like it. Cost on this thing, I've seen them as low as $25, whereas I've seen like the oak blaze as high as like $50. So they range from anywhere. For this one right here, I've seen them for right around $35 on Amazon. So the price range is rather large. So if you're going to buy it, do your shopping, shop smart, and try to find a good deal on it. I picked this one up from a buddy of mine. We did some swapping. I swapped him a rod and reel combo set plus a Smith & Wesson claw for this knife. So, you know, we both got a good deal. They were about the same price if you added up what both of the rod and reel set and the knife cost me. I paid about what you would pay for this one. It was about $40 worth of stuff that I traded for it. So we both got a good deal. I needed a knife. He needed a rod and reel. He has fixed blade knives. I don't. So I needed a decent fixed blade knife. The snap on this thing's really heavy duty, and when you unbutton it, it springs out of the way. This is really stiff, It's stiffened nylon, so when you open it, it's instantly out of your way. So you're not going to hang your knife up on it or cut it trying to pull out your knife. I do like that. I like the sheath. Like I said, the only thing I don't like about it is they could have formed it a little bit better. But other than that, I think it's a cool sheath. I like the knife. We're going to be doing an update video on this knife for sure. We're going to be doing some testing videos with it as well. I'm going to take it hunting next time we go hunting. I'm taking this with me, and this is what I'm going to process the game with. So we'll definitely have update videos on how it performs in the field. So that's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, YouTube.